a Detroit entertainment and sports production. Detroit Entertainment and Sports presents
Motor City Music, the Big Three and music. Our history and legacy. A city rich in musical history. Blues, jazz, gospel, classical, hip-hop, R&B, electronica, and rock and roll. The birthplace of numerous international recognized platinum and gold artists.
a Detroit entertainment and sports production.
Hi, my name is Keith Washington, and you're watching Motor City Music that comes on Saturday.
Welcome to the Detroit Music Awards. You are here with your host, Phoebe Scott, at Motor City Music. Hello, Motor City Music. We are here still at the Detroit Music Awards, here with Brenda Wilson and Erica Johnson. Brenda Wilson is actually the daughter of Jackie Wilson. How are you guys doing today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Are you excited to be here? This is such a wonderful time.
Absolutely. Every year I come down here, they have me as a presenter.
Yes.
And so we come down and we meet so many wonderful people and, and see people we hadn't seen in years as well. But this whole total event is just wonderful for them awarding people in Detroit.
Do you feel a part of the legacy of the Detroit Music Awards with your father being Jackie Wilson? Do you feel a part of that?
Absolutely, I feel a part of. The reason being is because he got one in 1992. And I accepted it for him. So every year that I come down here to be a presenter, I always feel a part of it.
Yes. Are you guys looking to see any performers that you haven't seen in a while? Are you excited about that?
I'm excited about performances, period, because there's so much new talent here in Detroit.
Yes.
So I'm excited about seeing all the talent that's going to be here performing.
What about you, Erica?
Well, I'm excited as well. Jackie Wilson's impact is unmet, in Detroit, so we understand that. And I know I'm interested in seeing the blues category because we have a friend of ours that's in that category, so I'm interested to see who wins. What's her name?
Lady Champagne.
Ooh, Lady Champagne. That sounds like a winner.
Yes.
We're so thankful for having you here. Feel honored to be in your presence. Thank you so much, and we look forward to hearing from you. How can we keep in contact with you?
All you have to do, you can email me at JackieWilsonFoundation@gmail.com.
Awesome.
Yes.
Identity, purpose, beauty, face effects. I started Face Effects because I wanted women to identify beauty from within. Beauty is confidence. I want you to walk into that boardroom and nail that presentation. I want you to go to the parent-teacher conference and they ask, how do you do it all? I want you to go out and know that he's going to ask you out again. Confidence brings pursuit, and pursuit brings transformation. Face Effects is the next level of beauty. Face Effects. What she pursues, she becomes.
Here is Brenda Wilson from the Jackie Wilson Foundation.
How y'all doing tonight?
How y'all doing tonight?
This is Keith, the chef of Little Daddy's, and they were the ones that catered the event tonight, so give them a round of applause. The three of us are up here to announce the nominees for Outstanding Country Recording, and the nominees are Diamond Butts, South Detroit Honky Tonks and Other UFOs, Jill Fitzgerald, Little Black Dress, Forbes Brothers, Fire on Main Street, Alan Turner's Tennessee Twister, Whiskey Fix, Sleep With My Boots On, and Ray Williams, Sing Me Home. And Brenda, if you would kindly announce the winner.
All right. Can I have a drum roll, please? Come on, y'all. Whoa! Come on, drum roll.
Metro 37, Kevin Sharp out there, and he helped us do the demo for this. And Dean Miller, the son of Roger Miller, y'all know Roger Miller, he produced the song in Nashville. And my songwriting partner, Mr. Greg Stryker. Greg Stryker's a big shot. He's a songwriter, helped us with this. And give it up for my band. Here comes Randy Lopez right here. Randy Lopez on bass guitar. He deserves every bit of this. Thank you all so much. I thought I was the Susan Lucci of the Detroit Music Awards, so I appreciate this.
This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Remember that to love America is to love all Americans, because love has no labels.
Howard Hurts.
Hello, Detroit. Let's hear it. The Detroit Music Awards Foundation is pleased to welcome you to the 2019 Detroit Music Awards, our 28th annual award show. Another year has flown by as we reclaim Detroit's rightful place as a world-class music city. Our purpose tonight, our 28th awards, and for the future is to present an award show that recognizes both established and up-and-coming Detroit area artists in every genre. The mission of the foundation is to be a focal point for the Detroit music community. As our city is rebuilding with new restaurants, shops, businesses, and considerable new music venue potential, We must coordinate our efforts with all of our city stakeholders, including music, business, and government leaders. Detroit city government must expand the role of a music, film, digital liaison to assist in permitting, licensing, financial incentives, and other needs of musicians and venues. As downtown, New Center, and Midtown are continuing to build, we have expanding pockets of opportunity, such as Greektown, Capitol Park, Eastern Market, the District, and Paradise Valley, where restaurants, clubs, bars, and music venues are being built, can thrive side by side, and should employ musicians every night of the week. What the Illich family and Dan Gilbert and his family of companies, as well as other investors, are doing to rejuvenate our city is phenomenal. Given our great music tradition, truly known throughout the world, when people think of Detroit, it has to be more than autos capturing their imagination. Detroit's music of the past, present, and future is what people should be thinking about. Branding ourselves as one of the great live music capitals of the world, which we already are in the minds of millions of people around the world, will help assure that Detroit is more than just a one-trick pony, but instead a magnet for artists, tourists, and music lovers from around the world. Stacy Sherman and our publicist, Matt Lee, and I want to extend our appreciation to them. Let's give them a hand, please. And of course, our executive board, Gary Graff, who this event wouldn't be possible without, Al Wilson, Joe Belanca, and last but not least on the thank yous to my wonderful wife, Wendy, who unfortunately can't be here tonight. Detroit has the best artists, producers, venues, record labels, radio stations, and recording studios in the world. Our music community is second to none. Let's keep working together to make it grow, make it better, and show the rest of the world. Welcome to our 28th annual Detroit Music Awards, with many more to come. Before I leave the stage, I want to introduce our next performance. While we think of Detroit's Aretha Franklin as the Queen of Soul, since she was crowned in the 1960s with that title, her roots were in the church. And her gospel album, Amazing Grace, released in 1972 by Atlantic Records, ultimately sold over 2 million copies in the United States alone, earning a double platinum certification, and it stands as the biggest selling disc of Franklin's entire 50-plus year recording career. And not only that, it's the highest selling live gospel music album of all time. For our memorial tribute tonight to Aretha, Carl Phillips and friends will perform a selection of gospel songs that were near and dear to Aretha's heart. Thank you.
In the old time, Ozzy Quinton. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you, honey?
I'm good.
You're beautiful.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That's a huge compliment. I want to talk to you about your background. Were you born and raised in Detroit?
Close to Detroit. I was born and raised in the Taylor area.
That still counts? It still counts. Absolutely. Are we nominated tonight, or are you getting honored tonight?
Nominated for Best Tribute Band.
Wow, that's awesome.
For Ozzy Osbourne.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been playing Ozzy Osbourne for about 3.5 years.
Awesome. 3.5 years. And how have you enjoyed it? It's an incredible experience.
Oh, it's been incredible. All the people that I've become friends with that love the music. I mean, people love Ozzy Osbourne, like he's family, you know. And they've accepted me the same way, you know. If you can be a tribute and do something really close, then people will accept you, you know. And I built this huge family, you know, 6,000 plus people, you know, and that's just my own personal. And then the band has, you know, even more people worldwide. You know, it's incredible. I love it.
And that's what it is all about. Music is just about community and building that community.
It's all about the fun.
Yes.
You know, it's not about trying to impress anybody. I don't try to impress anybody. I just am who I am, you know. But if people like it, that's fine. If they don't, I'll do something else. You know, but yeah, it's built a great family. I mean, great people. I met so many great people. I play Ozzy. I'm the singer, you know. And I've got a guitar player that plays like Randy Rhoads and Zach Wilde, you know. And we try to be we try to be an Ozzy band as close as we can be an Ozzy band, you know. And people respect that because they know, you know, there's a lot of fans out there, you know, that really follow Ozzy closely and have their whole life because he's reached with MTV's shows, you know, the Osbournes, and then Zach and Ozzy across America, you know. We've got generations of people who love Ozzy, you know. It's like he's always been out there. So you have fans from every generation, you know. And as long as you can do that closely and sound like, and God gave me the ability to sound like him, you know. I don't know why, you know, but I'm just having fun with it, and people seem to like it. So.
We know that they love your music and they love who you are and they love what it is that you do. And we want you to continue, you know, to keep giving us that great music, keep giving us that love and that fire, that passion that I hear in your voice. And we look forward to hearing more music from you. It's wonderful. Well, so great meeting you, Boyd Osby, and I hope to see you soon.
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
at the Detroit Music Awards with Motor City Music. I am here with
Joan Belgrave.
Yes. What actual music genre do you sing?
Well, actually, I do all of them.
Wow.
Yeah, my Grammy nomination was in jazz, but I sing blues, I sing R&B, I sing gospel. I studied classical, but I don't sing that anymore, but I still love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good to hear. So are you nominated for any awards tonight?
Not this year. I'm a two-time winner, but not this year.
How did you get started with music?
Well, it's so funny because my late husband, Marcus Belgrave, received several awards, but he never wanted to attend the awards ceremonies, It was just, the posh and circumstance. He just really didn't, he was never really into that. So we never really attended. But of course, Howard Hurts, who's the president, has always been a good friend of ours, and he's been our attorney forever. And so, I like to come out and support him no matter what, because he does so many great things for the city, And, it's Detroit, so,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm actually doing a show on June 27th at the Charles H. Wright Museum. The show is called Our Music, Our Life, and it delves into how music helps us and how it's involved in our lives. So we'll start with the beginning of drums, how the drums would lead the way for the slaves to freedom. We'll move into gospel, how the church was so important to us as
and still is.
But all throughout music is always there. I've always felt that music is always there, and so this is the first time I've put together. I'm a producer, of course, and this is the first time I've been able to put together this vision. I've had it for a long time, but this is the first time I've been able to put the vision. So we'll go from the African. There'll be dancers. There'll be poetry.
Wow.
Bill Harris, who's a Kresge eminent artist, award-winning author, he'll be there to speak and render some of his thunder. There'll be dancers, the Lisa McCall dancers, who were Aretha Franklin's dancers for 25 years. They'll be there. We're going to have jazz. So then we'll move all the way from the blues to the jazz, all the way up into the funk.
You're giving them all of you. That's what I hear.
Because my second project that I ever did was called Variations, and that was back in 90-something. And at the time the distributors didn't know where to put it, because at that time you had to stick to a genre, but it was variations. It had blues, it had jazz, it had gospel, it had funk, and because that's me, I think that as an artist, you shouldn't limit yourself, Marcus played everything, but for some reason with vocalists, they want to stick us in a category. Yeah, like, what do you do? What do? I sing. That's what I do. I sing. And however the music touches me, that's where I go. And I don't think that, especially as women producers, there aren't that many of us. People look at me and they think that I'm this young chick, who...
Well, you do look young.
Well,
you look amazing.
Well, I'm not. Black don't crack, But I think that you can't always judge a book by its cover, And I think that sisters have a lot to give. And I think that if you look at them as just the chick singer, hey now, that's one thing I haven't done yet is rock and roll, but I will. So, I just think I'm all about broadening your horizons and not limiting yourself, So, that's what I try to do. Like when I produced the tribute to Aretha at the DIA, Aretha did everything. Including classical, and did it well, So why can't we do that? You know, I mean, why not? You know, I think that, you know, if I can look at a young sister and you know, give her some kind of inspiration, I've done my job. You know, because when I came up, there were none of us out there doing things, you know. I mean, if they were, they weren't visible, you know, and we didn't have people on television that looked like us, you know. You know, now we do, so we need to do something with that. Anyway. Sorry, I get excited.
No, it's awesome. How can we get those tickets from you, and how can we keep in contact with you?
You can go to my website at joanbelgrave.com. It's a Joan Belgrave production. And, you know, continue to support it. That's why I did it at the Charles H. Wright Museum, you know. This is we don't take advantage of what we have. You know, Detroit is special. You don't see this everywhere. So, you know, kudos to the D.
Yes. We are so honored to have you. Thank you so much. As she did say, make sure that you get those tickets at the Charles H. Wright Museum. We look forward to hearing more from you in the near future. Thank you so much. Thank you.
This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Remember that to love America is to love all Americans, because love has no labels.
A Detroit entertainment and sports production.